Hello, guys. Hi, guys. Good to see you guys. Yeah. Hey, thanks, guys. Really appreciate it, guys. Hey, really appreciate it, guys. Hey, good job, guys. Hey, I clap for you, though. Hey, you guys are the ones who deserve the applause, though. Not me, man. Hey. Got it. Hey. Shut the fuck up. Alright. Anyway. Today is our, what would you say, Crumpet? Our
Anniversary?
No, it's not. No, this isn't a special occasion. Literally nothing special about this.
Happy anniversary.
Today is our semi-regular group discussion day. This is a discussion to make sure that you guys are happy. You guys can make suggestions. This is where your voices can be heard, and we can make any suggestions we want and go from there. Okay, yeah, shut up and wait, okay? I don't care. You just fucking wait till I ask for suggestions. Alright, Kix, thank you for the $5. Alright, so here's how... Thank you again, Kix, for that $5. Alright, so here's how it's gonna work. If you do have suggestions, I will ask. You could raise your hand, go onto the stage, and then we will listen to your suggestions. You can also bring up any complaints. And I suggest that we keep things with an open mind, you know? Don't boo people if they have a complaint that you don't agree with. Let's have open mind today. And this way, we can all come together and make the future of the lobby even better. Alright, so first of all, if anyone has an idea or a suggestion that they would like to bring up, please come on up. Alright, Icy, let's see what your suggestion is.
I mean, I've been having this complaint for a while, right? So, you know, in the bathrooms, there's only one toilet paper, right? I think we need a lot more toilet paper. And it's outside, you know? It's outside. What if I run it? Yeah, what?
This becomes a problem.
Yeah, exactly. What if we did a shit, right?
Slav with the 20 bomb. That's way more interesting than this toilet paper complaint.
Don't you just go to the sewer?
Question rubs off.
I disagree. We should just have high fiber diets, and then you don't have to use toilet paper at all.
Hell yeah,
Can
Crumpet.
we get some wet wipes?
You gotta, or we get bidets. Yeah, you gotta
Thank you, Slavin,
I
for
want
that
some
20
wet
bomb.
wipes. Can we get some wet wipes?
Like a really big shit, right? And you wanna
Personally,
go
I
get it,
shit in
you
the
know?
coral office, I wipe my ass with drapes.
Okay, listen.
That's why the drapes smell so bad.
If it was really an issue, there's other ways you can clean your ass, okay? You could fucking flush the toilet, then use the toilet water, the clean toilet water, to clean your butthole with your hands. You can bring a squirt bottle into the bathroom, bend over, and squirt water into your ass. There's plenty of ways you can clean your ass. Yeah!
It's true, but you know you have really bad tacos.
They haven't called yet, no. If they call, I will immediately yell for you.
I like the bidet.
Like, literally within an instant, I will yell for you if they call.
But I still think we need the toilet paper in the stall,
Toilet
not
paper.
out.
Okay, well, we can't do that. We only have one toilet paper and 3 stalls. So, thank you for your complaint. I'll send it to the HR department. And,
Save the planet!
Happy anniversary!
alright.
Great anniversary.
Moving on.
I'm not gonna remember that.
Moving on, I will add a chat complaint. Chat says, drain the swamp. Now, I will say something, okay?
Yes.
I want my crack
Swamps are actually a very vital ecosystem.
I will say something.
More years.
What you guys are witnessing right here, don't get too used to it. That's my only suggestion for the next map update. Don't get used to any of this.
Just got used
We
to
all
it.
know the swamps just a
I
run
legit,
I have an
legit just
idea.
adapted to the map.
Come to the stage, you and then Bob afterwards.
I just had a question.
Bob, wait your turn, please. Don't
No, you don't get your
disrespect.
time.
Don't disrespect Wanderer. Come on, Bob.
Okay,
Kinda
I'm gonna
weird,
give my
bro.
suggestion, but I might be crashing throughout me talking this. So please be
Nelson,
patient.
thank you for the
But,
primer.
okay, so as we all know, mutes are on the rise right now when it comes to the currency of them. They're quite the fashion accessory now. You know, it's not treated like anything else. That's what they are. Mutes are absolutely fantastic, and I was wondering if maybe we can show our appreciation and maybe create like I don't know, something for them, something like their own zone where we can't bother them.
Fuck you! You
There's
ruined
something
that
nice and special
yesterday.
for them.
You ruined that yesterday. Don't try to fucking win their love back, dude.
No,
I was gonna make a table for them, okay? I really was. I was gonna give them their own booth. Hold on. What? I don't have a missing phone call.
I used the words like how
There's
he
no
can't
phone
be
call.
that in. All I said was
He didn't call
hey,
me.
We're not gonna have like segregation,
Hold on,
right?
I'll be right back
And
so
then
my
he's
dog
like,
doesn't eat my
oh,
food.
okay, I guess I won't do any of this stuff.
He didn't call me.
He's the one that came up with the whole no making special stuff for the mutes.
Wait, aren't mutes getting buffed next season?
I mean, we won't get enough of a buff if he doesn't go through this.
No, they're getting buffed. They're getting buffed. Yeah.
Gotta read their new cooldowns.
I'm just saying, if we're gonna enslave mutes, we might as well give them some amenities.
Slave.
There's literally a slave trade here that everybody is cool with.
I think that's the most important thing, Wonder.
If Zapdeck and Kibby can get away with an actual slave trade and you guys don't say shit to me.
What did he say? Why are there so many command bros?
You take a fucking lap, you
What did he say? Why are there command bros in chat?
Take deep breaths.
Not slave trade. It's
Count to 10.
Literally, Chief
Wander,
gave
take a
Valkyrie to Rob the other day.
Hey, take a lap. Take
well,
a
you
lap.
know,
Jesus, fancy feet. Tap your toes, go ahead.
Okay, moving on. Moving on. I agree with one thing with Wander. We have had a nice selection of mutes lately. I think we're at a good point. I think adding more mutes might make the lobby a little bit quiet. So I think we're at a really good point, and the mutes we have right now are really good. And I think that where we're at right now is good. I can't invite you, Vor. Crumpet does. Invites, not me.
It's invite plus.
Okay, well,
Request off anyone in.
you have to wait for Bob, because Bob has the next thing to ask or say. Go ahead, Bob.
Boo.
Get on stage. Get on stage.
Bob, get on stage. Get on stage, Bob. Get on stage. Bob, get on the stage.
Here's your cigarette. Here's
I'm
your
a
cigarette.
Alright, let's give it up for Bob. You're really brave to come on the stage. Go ahead, Bob.
Thank you guys. I know I'm doing a service for all of you.
Oh, James, is that yours?
Pretty brave. Anyway.
Alright, Bob, ask the question today. We've been waiting all day. Come on.
I'm
Get your
trying
fucking
to.
tapeworm
You're
tail out of my
cutting me
face.
off. If you drain the swamp, what is being put in place of that?
That's a great question, Bob. Let's give it up for Bob for a great question.
Is that a great question? Haven't you answered that question like a dozen times?
Very good question, Bob.
Okay.
Roller coaster.
We're not draining the swamp completely. Flag.
Oh.
We're not draining the swamp completely. We are instead implementing a crackdown. Also, Zapdeck has asked me for a headquarters for his business. In which case we have to make sure that the chat. We have to make sure that the all in favor in chat type 1, all not in favor type 2 of Zapdeck and Kibby's business having.
I can't see what they're saying.
Type 3 if you're a crackhead. Yes, sir.
So many twos.
I'll make a poll.
You know where you should put
Okay, bitch. I'm not bad.
I'll make a poll. I'll make a poll.
Those hips don't lie.
We'll make a poll.
Oh my.
I'm a police chief. I can't fucking
Am I
slave
loud enough?
trade. Crack is okay. But
Me.
They're not slaves.
Oh my god, I love that guy. He's a Russell's friend. He plays Terraria. He's like the face of VRChat or something. Yeah, real celebrity.
I'll have to do it afterwards. I don't want to miss it. Okay, yeah. I'll be right back.
I'm against it.
If we're doing the trade, you guys are doing the
I don't
owner.
think he's ever said that.
I negotiated with you. I adopted my daughter.
Okay.
Like years ago.
I will read some comments in chat.
What you gotta do is you look up at the sky, reach your hands up as far as you can next to your eyes, and then slowly bring your chin.
All right, Kibby,
as close to your neck
Zaptek,
as
please
possible,
come up.
And also lowering your arms side to side, and that'll help.
Am I coming up?
Yes. Okay, so we have unfortunately, we have mixed reviews on the block business. Half people are saying it's already boring. Half people are saying cucking content. But the votes are 72% no, 27. Maybe they think that you guys not getting a business is content cocking. Maybe that.
I love the block art.
Oh, okay.
But 73% have voted no block business. But let's get some feedback from the chat, all right? Whoa, okay, can someone ban Busted Kneecap for that, please? I'm not going to read that one out loud.
Jesus Christ, I read that. What the fuck?
Yeah. Okay. Chat.
God damn, Clocky, you're so fast on the draw. I thought I had that.
Productive feedback about the block business. Keep it. Don't keep it. Are you guys enjoying it? Dan Cheese says blocks are cool. Rather watch Rob than a business. Keep it. It's okay. Blocks suck. Build the crack den. Oh, the crack den's coming in no matter what.
Come on.
Give Zaptek a cancel.
I love crack.
Bring block parties back.
Just call it affordable housing.
The legality content was boring. I agree with that. Legality stuff is never interesting. When we argue about what's technically correct and not, that is the most anti-content ever. Yeah, but you guys cucked Tremere.
We gave you options in RP to fix that.
But my character would never agree to that.
You got mad he was. No, not the money. It barely had to terminate his contract first.
Let the mutes control the blocks. I think I like that better.
That already controls that. They're basically in
Yeah,
love.
that already
That
controls
is
me. What do you
true.
mean?
That is true.
He's literally the number one simp. He has the shirt and everything.
She's saying no, no, no. She's shaking her head.
All the contract stuff isn't content. I agree with that. Content stuff is boring. Or contract stuff. Legality and contract
We haven't been
is
able to do the
sleeper.
content. We don't have a place of business.
No more content.
I don't know. I think it's fun. I think when we're actually trying to do something and you guys come in and you're like, well, you can't do that because contract. I think that's anti-content personally.
I think I'm a cum.
You can still do it, you know that, right?
Maybe. Boring content, greater sign no content. But we had a lot of content yesterday. Oh, by the way, guys, yesterday's lobby was great. You guys did great in yesterday's lobby. Good job.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It does make things complicated for no enjoyable reason.
Like a what?
Kick that red shit on the right. Rats? Stay in the sewers. Someone go talk to Reds, dude. Someone go talk to Reds.
What did they say about Reds?
They call Reds a red shit. Alright.
I like that little red shit. He's cool.
I agree with that. If you want arcs, you need conflict. I agree with conflict. Due to the vote,
We're the only ones who create conflict for you.
you guys no. Sci-Fi creates the most conflict for me. Sci-Fi is an example of how to create conflict and be content at the same time. Just be loud, annoying, and piss me off.
How wasn't that content last night then? You got real pissed off.
Yeah, you were very pissed.
That's true. Alright, I'll tell you guys what, dude. I will give you guys something in the sewer to operate in.
Okay.
Let's face it, dude. The robot arc is over, so now the blocks can live in the sewers instead.
All the robots.
Catherine has a question,
What
Rob.
can you do?
So there you go, dude. You guys went from having no property to having the sewers. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Did you get Ritual Cup back then?
Yeah, we don't want Ritual Cup down there. You get him back.
I don't care where Ritual Club goes. He's not allowed in the bar. All right. Please come on up, Catherine.
Isn't it me next, dude?
Oh yeah, Barely, then Catherine. All right, Barely, come on up.
Look. Me. Are we in Bricktown right now, dude, or not? I need an answer, alright?
This is all Bricktown, dude.
Is he fucking arguing the chief police?
Then why am I the fucking, why is Wander the chief of police, dude? What's up?
Because Barely, no one respects you, and no one is going to listen to you.
That's why, baby.
That's pretty true. Nobody respects Wander. All he does is suck people's dicks.
Yes, but no one. But Wanderer is feared. No one wants to get their dick sucked by Wanderer. So if Wanderer tells you to stop doing something, you'll stop doing it.
That's true. That's pretty true.
Hey, Rob, baby, you're looking pretty good right now.
Thanks, Wanderer. I'm a little busy at the moment. Let's do that later. See what I mean, dude?
You can talk to me later about that.
I don't know. There's not enough room.
All right. Good discussion so far, okay?
I know it's a reward.
Now, I want you guys to put on your thinking caps for a second. Hold on, Sci-Fi. While Sci-Fi is going to talk about whatever bullshit he's going to bring up, I want you guys to think about possible map additions, because I have been mapping. Anything that you think would be content to add into the map, tell me about it tonight. Anything I don't hear tonight, it's not going to be added.
We're actually going to talk about map additions.
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. Listen, I think that adding more buildings to the map is a good thing, because it's like, adding more shit to the map is how we're going to bring RP back to the lobby. You know, because people used to come into the old map and it was just a bar, but it was like you walked in and there was like a couple other buildings, there was a police station, there was like things that served as hubs for like and you could get the vibe that it was like a loose RP thing without having it be explicitly stated. And that, I think adding more things like that to the map, like functional like hubs to make arcs happen, is gonna make more people play along.
I'm so sorry, Sci-Fi cut you. You see, he's mentally challenged. It's not his fault.
Catherine!
You unzipping your little jacket here.
Oh my god, don't
Stay in line!
You stay in line, Cyberpunk.
Classic sci-fi.
Okay, here's what I will say. This is the most important discussion we'll have today, okay? I know that some of you people out there, you guys think, oh man, I want more RP, I want more of that stuff. You know what? Last night was like the perfect idea of an RP lobby, in my opinion. It was funny, it wasn't too forced, and things were good. I don't think we're ever gonna do stuff like serious fucking RP where we're battling a demon and stuff like that, because it's cringe. It's always fucking cringe. So, there's a lot of new people who don't understand. Here's what I suggest, okay? And of course, a lot of the people who talk about RP and complain about it are in the back of the map, not listening to the conversation at all, which is pure ironic, but that's okay.
Take off nameplates. Go with the flow.
Okay, moving on. Here's what I think is content RP and what we should do, okay? I think every single person in the lobby should have some kind of a goal for themselves in the lobby, something that they have to go through, right? Let's use Jade's, for example, okay? Let's say that Jade's wanted to do a little bit of RP. Well, you could make some kind of a goal for yourself, like, I want to find... I don't know. Jades, come up with a random goal for yourself right now. No matter what it is, it could be content.
What? Okay, I'm a demon, and I am convincing people that I am some kind of like entity of some sorts, and that's about it.
Perfect idea of anti-content. Okay. Let me explain why. A lot of people have tried that arc before of like, I'm a demon and all this stuff. Backstories like that never work out. They never do, because what ends up happening is like people like it doesn't add to, I mean, if it adds to the story, okay, so let's say let's find a way to apply that to the lobby, okay? Maybe you're a demon and you're not allowed to date soy boys in the lobby. So you need someone to be a...
Kasumi as well.
Oh, there you go. You're also jealous of Kasumi, so you hate Kasumi. I think having conflict among each other is always fun. Let's face it, me and Sci-Fi, we don't hate each other IRL, but when we're in this lobby, we go at each other all the time. There's always conflict, there's always issues. Me and Zapdeck, me and Kibby, I only mildly hate them IRL. They're great guys, though, in general. So when we're in the lobby, we always are going at each other's throats, and it's fun. It creates, like, funny scenarios. And Jades, for someone like you who's also streaming in the lobby, it might be nice for you to have conflict with some people, you know? Some people that you don't get along with. So you could have someone in the lobby who's, like, that person that you don't want to get along with. And that makes the lobby more interesting for everyone.
That's a coincidence. I think we should have a war between mutes and their owners. That would be funny as shit. If they fight everybody, they'll fight their owners.
But what would the mutes do? They can't even talk.
Naturally, if a unionization arc happened. And
Yeah.
we need people to yell at each other. That's the funny thing.
Neck like a twig. That wouldn't work.
I mean, that kind of stuff can happen naturally. What's the most important thing is that whatever happens, it happens naturally. It can't be forced. I can't come in tomorrow and then suddenly fucking hate Vor for no reason and be like, you know what, Vor, I've never liked you this whole time. And then all of a sudden me and Vor create an arc with each other, you know? That's like that's basically scripted RP. That's boring shit and it's forced and it's never funny to watch. So yeah.
True.
But here's the thing. Huh?
That's why I get up on everything.
What if you had a dream with Vor cucking you and you woke up hating Vor for no rational reason?
I mean, that could happen. Maybe I had a dream that Vor cucked me.
Two big conflicts in my family.
The big thing is, having small little conflicts with each other is good. Some of the old frogs in the lobby, have complained that they come in and they try to interact with people, but people don't play along with them. Like, they don't try to even participate. So, I promise you guys this. If everyone participates and fucks around and jokes around with each other and, like, you know, let's say me and Crumpet are arguing with each other, dude. If you guys take it seriously, it makes it so much more fun. And it makes the lobby so much more enjoyable for everyone. When we're all playing along, when we're all, like, going with it. It makes it so good. Alright? So there you go. Does anyone want to add to this discussion? Because I know a lot of people are very opinionated on it, especially, like, I'm sure Max has opinions on it. I'm sure, like, Shrimp, Sorry, a lot of people have opinions on it. Is there anything you want to add to this discussion?
I'm going to be honest, I was having a conversation in the private room. Are we talking about RP? Is that what's...
Yes, and I brought up to Crumpet right now that whenever we have the discussion on RP, the most passionate RPers are always the ones that disappear. So it would be nice to get your opinion on it.
I didn't know that we were talking about that. I like it. I miss it. I want it to come back. I think the lobby's too big to have anything meaningfully, like, planned.
But look at all these people here. These are the people that show up. And we don't need anything planned. But my counter argument is the newer people have been the ones that have been, like, actually going along with things really well lately. Like, you know, we could look at, like, Bob, Jade's right in front of me, fucking Dottie, Wanderer, like, a whole bunch of the new people have been going along with things so well. So when I hear complaints that are like, the new people don't go along with things,
yeah, man.
That is BS.
Because that's not what
new people, it's random people in Friends
That's
Plus.
not what I
Is what
said.
people
I
complain
didn't
about.
say that people don't go along with it. I think the lobby is too big for there to be stories that develop over time. And that's what I personally miss.
Okay.
I'm not saying RP doesn't happen, but it's a lot smaller and a lot quicker, that's fine with me, but that's not really what I miss about Breakdown.
That's true, because the arcs that we've been pushing recently have been, like, 1 or 2 day things where it's like in the old lobby we used to be able to have like ones that went on for weeks. I
yes,
that's not feasible with the current
but that stuff got boring really fast. Like, that dragged on. Redman,
some of it dragged on, but some of it was good, like the Redman arc and shit like that.
yes, Redman arc had goods and bads, okay?
Redman, Mafia.
Redman, the Mafia arc was good. The Mafia arc was good, but the Mafia arc taught us a lot. If we did the Mafia arc today, I guarantee you it would be horrendous. You know why all that stuff was good is because it was new. We've never done anything like that before. But can you imagine if we did that today? We don't talk about the furry arc. We don't talk about the furry arc.
Like you said though, Rob, there's so many new people, both here and in your audience, that we could probably do something similar, and it would be just as exciting.
Sure.
It's been a long enough time.
I feel like also
the main thing
maybe
again...
just some like, I think some just ground things maybe that should be told to newer people as far as the RP goes might help with that as well. Because like, here's the thing: if I imagine us doing a new arc, like
where are
like
you?
a Mafia arc,
oh, you're that thing. I couldn't see you.
I'm the where.
Okay. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so here's the thing. I imagine if we were to say redo the Mafia arc now, and with all the new people, I'm sure so many people would want to get involved that it would get overcrowded, overdone, too much noise, that sort of thing. I just think maybe laying down ground rules for I don't know about defined RP, but just some basic ground rules as far as role-playing a scenario, like not overcrowding, spreading out, fucking doing all that shit would be good. We haven't really had a lot of those moments to like fucking talk to people about that
sexually attracted
shit.
to Spellboy.
And
thank you, Jack.
That's what's led to sort of this weird hangout RP that's kind of happening now.
Well, there used to be a
less
thing in the
story
lobby when you loaded
and
in that was like,
city
hey, this
thing.
is an RP world, play along.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like that.
But I didn't want people to take it.
Agree.
Okay, one at a time. One at a time. Shrimp, go ahead.
Like,
you first.
It's not about necessarily taking it super seriously. It's more so making an enjoyable experience for everybody, as well as, I mean, people that may be creating content within the lobby. So you or whoever else might be streaming. But basically, we don't want to overcrowd, say, the camera or each other, speaking over each other, trying to overtake different rules and shit.
Yeah, I think a lot of that.
New people are here.
I think a lot of that is like situational awareness, and some people lacking it. Right? Like if two people are having like a very serious like session together where it looks like they're getting into it, there's always that one person who just kind of puts themselves in between and is like, don't worry guys, everything gonna be okay. Don't worry guys, it's gonna be okay. I don't even know why you guys are arguing. And it's more of like, people need to have a little bit of common sense to know that like those guys are just like fucking around, that they're not seriously mad at each other.
True.
Sorry, do you have something to add?
Sorry, yeah.
Klaatu does. He's been desktop.
Oh, hi Klaatu, go ahead. Klaatu then Wanderer.
Hi guys.
Thank you.
Come to the stage,
My name
Klaatu.
is Klaatu. Okay. It's just a quick one.
Hi, Klaatu.
Hi guys, glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Welcome to RP Anonymous.
If you want to RP, people value camera time way too much. That's all I want to say. People who are on camera don't do shit anymore.
Okay, so that's an important
lobby,
thing.
Everyone orbits Rob. They're in the same room, or they orbit a streamer. And if they're in a corner with someone else that's not on camera, they're not doing shit. And I'm calling all of you out on it.
Okay, very good discussion.
I'm always sucking dick though.
Alright, so let's talk about that right now.
Like, the problem with that is all the people who do that aren't the people who are here for this meeting. They're the other people in the lobby.
I kind of disagree.
No one hears.
Come on up, Crumpet.
So I've noticed people are paying off camera. People like Hate, Drunken Duncan, some of the mutes. I know Meech does it, and I know Vor does it. I've seen Flynn doing stuff as well, and I know that Bob does it too. I think that there is RP happening off camera, and that it's mostly the new people.
But it ain't the same.
It's not the
How so?
same, and there's...
My thing, okay.
Go ahead, sorry.
My whole thing is, yes, Rob said that new people do go along with stuff. That isn't what people are saying. The new people definitely do go along with stuff, but there's no there's no characters, there's nothing. Yeah, people go around with like a stupid arc that happens now, but there's no Sora coming in with new characters or Max playing new characters. It's all people just being themselves and then going on with what people say in the
Being
lobby.
yes, man.
They're not.
No
They're
conflict.
not
That's
RP. They're just going along with what is being said as themselves.
I think it's
don't
up to
know-
us
I
to
mean,
create
is
that
RP,
conflict,
but it's
though.
not
Yeah.
insane. But that's like. That's
But you're saying right now,
with 100 people in a lobby.
No, that's not true.
I don't think it's impossible. Yesterday was a good example of it being totally possible.
Yeah, I agree with Murder Crumpet entirely. You're acting Meech like you're the one that has the orbiting issue. Like everyone's orbiting you, Sora, Max. Okay, if Sora, let's look at it right now. Sora, Max, you, Klaatu. Well, someone said that Klaatu said that people are orbiting me, right? And that like people are orbiting me, and that's where the content. So
1000%.
why can't you guys, when you're away from me, right now? I see Sora, Max, fucking Meech, Sorry, Klaatu, a bunch of people that like were around back then. You guys alone can create your own story right there, dude, with just those people. Instead of you guys all saying like, well, nothing happens, you guys can literally create a story with you guys and do stuff yourselves without a million people orbiting you, right?
And we do that.
Yeah.
So
What have you
do
done?
that, then nothing
What have you
changes.
done recently?
What have I done? What have I done? Yes, the other day, me and Hate and who was it, Vor, for like 3 hours straight, we did more Gatekeeper RP off in the swamp and when no one was around.
In the max.
For
But that was after the lobby.
No, it started during the lobby. That was
Oh.
not after the lobby.
How am I making a
And
fool
either
of
way,
myself?
We do that stuff
Are you
all the time.
retarded? You probably don't even know what I'm talking
not
about.
Complaining that
You must
anything
have a
needs to
fucking
change.
brain
You asked for my
disease.
opinion on the RP. It's my opinion that what we're saying we miss is not possible right now. I'm not saying that RP isn't
I ate my
possible, but the longer arcs, the more serious stuff that goes beyond just a bit, I genuinely don't think we can do that anymore. I'm willing to try, but all of the bits and everything, I'm happy with it. I'm not unhappy with the lobby. I didn't come here to say that I want things to change.
Okay.
I also don't think things need to change, but if we want to do what we used to do, we can't do it here. But I don't think, like Mag said, I don't think things have to change. There's like, I don't know. There's a lot. Right now, there's Coomer content. There was like almost no Coomer content when we did the lobbies. Like, yeah, there was like dancers occasionally.
Every time.
We would have the Coomer content back then. The Coomer content back then. I mean, we literally 1 second wonder. We literally had a fucking like. I mean, we literally had like a strip club, like a stripping pole.
That wasn't the focus.
Well, it was when nothing else. Okay, let's not forget that there was a time where people would literally stand in front of a TV for an hour, and my only thing that I could do is go up to the stripper pole and watch someone dance to the point where people started commenting, saying things like, oh, dancing is only 10% of your content, with quotes. And
30% actually.
Yeah, 30% of your content. So I don't want to hear that there was no Coomer content before. Let's not forget that I would have fucking Sora in the fucking pool room spying on girls in their bikinis. There was a whole lot of fucking Coomer content. There was so much that the VRChat devs would message me constantly telling me that our content was XXX rated. So I don't believe... Maybe you guys weren't witnessing the Coomer content, but I was witnessing it everywhere.
I think the best thing to do if we're trying to push like more RP arcs and stuff is to just get everybody on the same page about like you said, everyone's kind of on top of each other and stuff, and you have that one person that comes in and doesn't understand the gravity of like an interaction and they just want to be involved. Just being more courteous and understanding what yes and means, and like even myself, before I kind of stopped RPing as much, I definitely got lost in like coming in with the objective of winning an RP scenario instead of what I used to do, which was just try to make myself and everyone else involved like look good. Like we all want each other to be successful in an RP scenario.
Okay.
Bring back the bread. I brought it back the other day.
I want to comment on some things, but do you have something else? Okay.
Just get my thought out. Yeah, I just like it's something I've noticed. I'm sure it's probably something that a lot of the other old RP people can probably work on too. Like we had a small little improv thing that we did in private like last week, and it's just trying to create something that people can come in on together rather than one specific thing where you want to create conflict and win the conflict. People get frustrated with that, and me personally, I know I need to get through that and just start focusing on creating something funny again. So I don't know if that helps anybody.
Yeah, right. Okay, before I take Wander's point and Catherine's point, I want to make like a quick thing that I don't think we necessarily have to like. I'm not asking us to like make RP like the primary focus and to push like huge arcs, but when people in the lobby are playing along with things, it makes the lobby a lot more fun. And I think yesterday's lobby really like showed when people are playing around with things how fun they are. And to make that point on like when people are away from me, like how people stop RPing or whatever, like I'm an ADD Andy. So if you guys feel, if somewhere deep down in your head you're like, man, I don't really want to put in as much effort if Rob's not around, if you do something and I hear about it, or if I walk by and something interesting has happened, like if something's happening, I will find out about it. Because I'm an absolute fucking retard, and I run around the whole map like a fucking maniac 100 miles an hour over and over again. And there's nothing that makes me happier than to go around and fucking see Max in someone's face going, man, shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the fuck up. And someone said just play VRChat Dungeons and Dragons. That's not what I want. I don't want Dungeons and Dragons. I don't want anything like that. That's not what I'm looking for.
What's wrong with Dungeons and Dragons?
It's boring! I want the lobby to be fun. I want us to have, I want people to enter in here and have the feeling that it's like a bar atmosphere. Yesterday I came in, I walked in, there was like 8 people by the bar, there was someone on the stage, multiple people on the stage, there was people sitting around the stage, there was people in the booths over there. Every little area had a purpose, and that's amazing because that gives people the chance like, okay, this area is boring, I'm gonna move on and see what's going on somewhere else. Whereas like, let's say I came into the lobby every day and everyone was just orbiting the stage, or if everyone's doing things in one area, that's boring. Like that doesn't give you the atmosphere like this is like a sick bar to hang out in. When people tune in to like my stream or anyone's streams here and like wants to like watch it, I want them to have the feeling that they're in an actual like bar atmosphere in VRChat that's just a complete fucking shithole. Like anything can happen. You might get your dick sucked by Wanderer, you might get fucking trapped by Java. Like it's like a quirky bar where you never know what you're gonna get, right? That's the atmosphere I want, and that's the best stuff in the world. And in order for that to really be funny, and for all of us to have fun every single time we do this, I'm not bitching, I'm having a discussion. This is called a discussion, okay? But in order for all of us to have that going on, well, one person who's not even a sub said, why is Rob bitching? Okay, anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, when we all work together and we're all like putting in effort, it's a super fun lobby, and in return you'll get rewarded by actually having fun instead of feeling like logging in and it's a fucking chore, right? Like you're actually gonna have fun in the lobby. If you just want to kind of chill, why even join the lobby, you know? Like if you don't want to do anything at all, just go watch YouTube videos or something, right? I don't know. It seems like this is like a game, you know? It's like joining an Overwatch game and just AFKing in the corner. Like this is supposed to be like a game. It's like an interaction game. But also,
are we gonna continue to do Friends Plus lobbies with RP in mind?
Well, I think the Friends yesterday was perfect. If we get participation, we could get away with Friends all the time, and Crumpet and whoever else can just always like bring in new people.
Crumpet has 800 people added, so I don't think we're in shortage of friends.
Yeah.
Well, the issue is that we don't have a, like, if there's not enough people, I have to go to Friends Plus. That's just the way it is.
Last thing I'm gonna say, and then we'll let the 2 people talk who wanted to talk, and then we'll bring more. But someone in chat commented, "There's too many mutes in the lobby to do RP," and I couldn't disagree more. I actually think the mutes are creating content. They're going along with everything. They're actually, Greely, you're the one who said it, but they're actually the ones that are expressive. They have energy. Like, the mutes have way more energy than the normal VRChat people do. They're fucking like, you can hit them, they'll take a hit, they'll dance. Like, we've got, like, the Sci-Fi and Link stuff, like Link being pissed off at Sci-Fi, and the thing is,
Look at this new look. Wow.
they have to put in so much more effort to be expressive and to stand out, and they do it.
Link played off murder for an hour.
Yeah. So I completely disagree. Hold on, you have to wait because we have 2 other people who had questions who've been waiting. So let's go with Wanderer first. Or no. You, Catherine. Catherine first. Catherine first. Catherine first. Get up here, Catherine. Who is Catherine?
That's my detective! I found her in the public the other day. She's a private detective.
I remember that.
Okay, go ahead, Catherine.
She saved Sci-Fi's life.
She did.
Well, my question was already answered. I was wondering what this whole group was. I was kind of just thrown into it.
Okay, thank you, Catherine. Much appreciated. All right. Wanderer, and then Max.
Okay. So I've been hearing a lot of stuff from a lot of the veterans talking about RP and stuff, and I wasn't there for a lot of stuff because I'm a pretty new person to all this. So I just wanted to give like the perspective of like new people because I interact with them a lot. I feel like most of the new people that join here know that there's at least RP because most of the new people that join are at least through like invites and stuff. But I feel like the biggest problem with RP is but I feel like the biggest problem with new people in the whole RP is confidence because most people know that a lot of these people have been RPing for a while and they don't really know how to get a character going. They don't really know how to, start something, and so they don't really try, and instead they kind of just, stay friendly, and they're great people and all. But a lot of people don't really know how to get that ball rolling. So if a lot of the people that are comfortable with RP could kind of pull those new people in and just kind of get the ball rolling, and just pull them into an RP, they'll get used to it, and then they'll be able to RP a lot easier and start their own RPs and stuff.
Camera on. I think that's a great point. I think the best way to okay, I think there's 2 ways to get anyone who joins the lobby to be able to fit in right away and participate. Number 1, everyone has to participate, right? If you join a random lobby and everyone's fucking around playing like they're in an actual bar, you're going to naturally feel like you should fit in with everyone, so you're gonna act the same way, right? Like if I go into a great pug and there's one bartender and everyone else is standing in front of the mirror, I'm not gonna go to the bartender and start ordering drinks. But if I'm in a great pug and everyone's around the bar ordering drinks and stuff, you're gonna naturally start acting like everyone else is. You're gonna be immersed in that scenario, right? So I think 2 good ways is, number 1, everyone, even if you meet someone new, just fucking act like they've been in the lobby before. Be like, hey man, you want a drink or something? I'll get you a drink. Just fuck around with them a little bit and see how they react, right?
Don't ignore what they say. Don't hear them and then be like, no, let's not do that. Let's do something else. Go with it.
I agree.
Actually go with it.
I agree, dude.
That is how you improv. That is how you do it. You don't just you don't go, I disagree. I don't see that green monster over there. Let's change the subject. No, you go, holy shit, there's a fucking green monster. Let's go talk to it. That's how it works.
We used to do this thing where if people didn't play along, we would just act like they were mentally disabled. We'd be like, dude, what's wrong with this guy? Why is he acting like that? And I thought that was a good way to get people involved, someone would be like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And we'd just be like, dude, we're at a bar. What do you mean? Get a load of this guy. And that, number 1, is funny. It's entertaining, but also it makes that person kind of get oh, they're acting like they're in a real bar. I don't know if I'm lagging right now or not, but I think that's a good way to do it. Keep in mind,
Our new friend Catherine has their hand up.
Let's give it up for Catherine. Come on up, Catherine. Come on up, Catherine. Let's go. Let's go, Catherine. Come on up.
One other thing I have to add. Next time, can someone tell me what the fuck is going on? Those 2 assholes that just threw me into this.
Yeah, we can't.
Let's give it up for Catherine. Good point, Catherine. Good point, Catherine. So smart. Jord, come on up. Peppy, come on up.
The fuck is what?
This is just the Taylor.
I still had some too, by the way, Rob.
Okay, Max. Okay, Jogi. If you have something you want to add to the discussion, stand right here, and then we could just go one by one.
Treat it like
All right.
convention.
Yeah. Convention time, dude. Convention time. Go ahead, Peppy.
Okay,
I'm gonna eat pizza.
What Wanderer said? What Wanderer said reminded me. I was thinking about. Oh, I'm lagging. I was thinking about making a new character because I feel like I've lost kinda not really the drive, but like I feel like I don't know what to do in RP with my character anymore. So I was thinking of making a new character and like treating it like, okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on here, so I'm gonna like learn about everyone again and start fresh basically. And I wanted to maybe suggest that to other people who maybe think they don't know what to do, and maybe starting a new character is literally a fresh start. So it's maybe like a good idea.
Okay.
For more people.
Let me comment on this. I think that always adds something fun, right? Like having something new in the lobby. Here's my biggest advice to you guys. Way too many people out there are like, man, I want to make a new character, and they fantasize what they think the perfect character is, and they want to be that perfect character. That is boring. You're gonna be bored. Everyone around you is gonna be bored. Being the perfect character is lame. The best thing is the more disadvantages your character has, the better, and the funnier it is for everyone around you. Like,
so many opportunities.
I always comment on this. Like, you have your strengths and you have your disadvantages. The best thing you could probably do is take a strength you have and add a disadvantage to it. An example I always like to use is, like, there was this one time where we, like, I've used this example before, but there was this one time where we, like, did RP, and Misty came in with a blind stripper character. And she would just walk around giving dances to random people because she didn't know where the fuck she was going. And she'd be, like, in the middle of the stage, like, acting like... She'd be, like, in the wrong area thinking she's on the stage dancing and shit. And that kind of stuff is fucking content. That's fucking hilarious. Like, that's good stuff. Like, can you imagine if we just had, like a blind stripper going around just dancing on random people at random times, no idea what the fuck she's doing? Like, that's content. That's really funny. So if you make a character and you want to come in, think to yourself, you can make a fucking sick-ass Nephilim with no problems. But what is going to happen, dude? Any conflict you have, you're going to come out on top all the time because you're invincible. You have nothing to do that's funny. Taking L's, I take so many fucking L's all the time. And you know what? I'm laughing the whole time while I fucking take L's, dude. Everyone always wants to piss me off, and that's fine.
Taking L's is the funniest part.
I agree.
Yeah.
True.
Meech.
Mine was like added to this question too. It was kind of like, are we supposed to be like an outgoing type
Meech
character,
never takes
or, like,
L's.
a shy character, or like what character?
Whatever character you want.
Do whatever you want.
Be whatever you want. Play to your strengths.
Sell it.
Yeah.
Just make it natural.
I was doing a
don't
type
have
of
to
like
be
shy
consistent.
character.
But you can-
I want to like, if you want me to switch.
Let me
I
be
can definitely
let me
have
be
to
clear. I mean, let me be clear. You could actually be shy. You could actually be shy and be an interesting character. You could be someone that gets easily overwhelmed and just breaks down and like goes on the ground and like passes out, for example. Like there's a fucking there's a content machine.
Doing yesterday with the RP and everything, I was actually being like a scared girl. Like I have no idea what's going on. Like that's basically what I was doing.
Good.
The whole time.
Then keep
So
doing
I
that.
don't know if it was great or doing bad.
Thank you for the $10. I want a picture of PewDiePie eating a cucumber. Okay, after the stream I'll draw it for you.
I want
Good.
picture
Or
of
after
PewDiePie eating a
at the end of the
cucumber.
stream. Okay, Peppy. Did you want to add anything else?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I just want to get out of my comfort zone, and I think everyone else should too.
All right, thank you, Peppy. Hey, let's go, Peppy! All right, come on down, Max.
So I just had one thing. suggestion. I know we were talking about like the sign we used to have in Bricktown that explained what RP was, and you're worried that if that's up, it might be taken a little too seriously. I don't think it would make people take it too seriously, and I do think there are a lot of people who come in, even if they don't stick around, if they're not regulars, that don't understand what's going on, and they definitely get in the way of a lot of the bits that are going on. If there is some kind of indicator somewhere that just explains that RP happens here, try to be courteous or something, it'll probably help out a little bit. Everyone's constantly on top of each other because it's a very open map and we have a lot of people. If there was some place where like, this is where you come if you need to have an out-of-character discussion, that would also help weed out a lot of the just sitting around and having casual conversations and being yourself, I personally think. So if that's something maybe you can add or throw in, I think that would be helpful. It might not change everything, but I think it would help out.
One moment. Crumpet, should I tell them? The secret that you know that I haven't told anyone?
Oh.
I'll tell them.
Like the gay thing?
Everyone, no, not that one. If anyone is streaming, mute your sound. Mute your sound. Is anyone here streaming?
No.
Mute your sound. Because I do want this to still be a surprise for chat.
It's muted.
Okay, I'm muting sound for a second. Both sounds, mic and everything. No.
Disagree. Okay.
Was I supposed to not be streaming?
Fuck you, Robert. Fuck you.
Okay.
I can't believe you.
Was I supposed to mute my stream?
Shut up.
I'm kidding. No stream.
Alright.
No stream.
Moving on. Where were we?
I definitely do think that lots of views is nice.
Okay,
I'm basically already.
you're next, Jogi.
I apologize for any raging husband in the background, but my thing is I really liked when we did like the RP competitions, and if anybody lost like their team, we all got new characters to play for an hour. Like I thought that was great, where we got a chance to play a new character, bring more stories into the lobby, you know, and like I like bringing my old lady in here. Like I think she's fun to actually play. And it's great to give another opportunity for me people to like try new things.
Okay, here's the thing.
That's where Death Dragon came from.
RP competitions, you're talking about like the ones we've done recently? Like,
No, like back in the day we used to do the RP, like like a year ago we used to do like the ones where it's like who's line, and you gave us punishments where we had to play a different character, and it was fun because everybody.
Where I assign your characters? That could be fun, actually.
Yeah, I think it's easier for someone to work with something they've been given in some cases rather than come up from something from nothing. Like when you're put in boundaries, sometimes you can be more creative.
Okay. Thank you for that. I will keep that in mind.
You gotta find like the avatars, everything.
Rob God Complex? Okay, go on. Come on by.
Real wisdom.
Yes, sir.
So, my thing with the RP is that it is a different time, and it is a completely different group of people that RP completely differently from how we used to do it back in, you know, Bricktown and even the layer of Roflgator. But one of the reasons I personally have been taking a break from RP was because every time I tried to do something, just relatively in the bar, anywhere. It doesn't matter if it was around you or if it was around anybody. It was either rejected completely, or I was called cringe, or they basically just ignored me and moved on and kind of made fun of me. And the thing is it gets to the point where majority of us, me especially, I'm never myself when I'm in this lobby. I'm always a character. I'm either Sora, the soy boy, I'm Crocodiles, the evil mayor who's a dumbass who loves to shit talk. I'm never myself. And so when it gets to the point where it gets personal and they try to poke and they try to just attack you and or they just reject you, RP is incredibly difficult. And going on what Clawtooth said, they do circle you and they do go after you and the other streamers there. And some streamers, especially during like the S-Lister arc, people would come in, and I had one girl, I could not tell you her name, but she came up to me and she was like, "Oh, you're friends with Roflgator?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I've known him for a while, yeah, in the Sora character." And I was like, "Yeah, I look at him as like a father figure, and you know, we were co-owners, etc., etc." And she goes, "Oh, can you entertain my chat if you're friends with Roflgator? Can you entertain my chat while I go to the bathroom?" And I was like, "Really? Are you fucking kidding me?" So I do not remember her name, Chef. The avatar had white hair. I was a green name. It was a friends plus. Like, I wish I could call her out. I swear
You
to God.
white hairs. Damn, white hairs are all the
It just gets to the point where it just gets to the point where, as a performer in the lobby, like, I'm here for their stream. I'm here for you. I'm here to help my friends. I'm here to have fun with my friends, and I'm here to support. That's my deal. I don't benefit from this. I don't get money from this. I'm here to help you and help my friends. And that's the thing, is like the disrespect that comes with the newer people kind of got to me, and it turns into, there's just not really, it's a different time, and it's something that, you know, needs to be accepted. And a lot of people are talking about it. That's what it's
Thank you for the $3. Or old folks. I agree, that was really funny. Thank you.
And the thing is, like, you're killing it, man. Like, absolutely, your stream is killing it, and like your content, I'm loving it. But like, as myself as a performer, it's difficult and it's harder to do with this newer group of people, because I don't know if it's they don't understand, or they have the lack of respect, or it's just like, "Oh, you're a streamer. I love streamer. Oh my God, streamer." I don't know what it is. But it's harder for us to create these characters and create these little mini stories. And I understand that, you know, serious RP, it's gone. It's good. It's different. But it's harder for us to create little things and do little things when people are like, cringe, haha, cringe, or they make fun of you, and then they like shit talk you, or they're like,
okay,
wow, he's kind of a soy boy in real life. And it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'll stop.
I understand what you're saying. So here's my suggestion, okay? Because a lot of the people that are right here right now are the people that have been in the lobby regularly, right? And if there are people right here that you regularly see doing this, I mean, you know, I become familiar with everyone here. Like, if you come in and you're playing along and, like, let's say, for example, anyone here is, like, just ignoring you and just, like, being a dick, you can take two approaches. Number one, you can play along with it in the lobby. Like, I do that sometimes, too. Thank you for the donation. Okay, anyway. What you could do is, like, you could play along with it in the lobby. So let's say that I'm some fucking asshole, right? And you come up to me, like, acting like a character, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? What are you, fucking weird or something? Like, yeah, okay, dude. You could play along with that and, like, do something with it. Like, you could either make the person feel even more uncomfortable, or you could, like, go up to, like, me and be like, dude, this guy's acting kind of weird. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him. And then I could play along with you in the scenario. The second thing you could do...
I agree. And I like
the second thing that you can do is, like, if you're trying to do something, sometimes you might force someone into a scenario that they really don't want to be in. Because that does happen sometimes. Sometimes you just don't want to be part of, like, a certain thing. Like, it's just not interesting. But if it's something that you try to get someone to participate and they're just, like, not doing anything, thank you, Peter, then you could just message me and be like, hey, man, I was, like, really trying hard to interact with this person, and they're just impossible to interact with. And then I could talk to those people personally and try to set them back on track, and then eventually the whole lobby will have fun.
Okay. And just to clarify, I'm not calling anyone here out. I'm not saying any of y'all have done this. I'm saying, like, the Friends Plus, because you were mentioning Friends Plus earlier. That was the thing, is like when the new people come in and they don't see the rules, or they don't understand, then they take everything as reality. And it gets a little mixed, and it's difficult to RP when there's that
Why is everyone
weird,
saying
like,
soda in
IRLs.
chat?
I don't know.
What did Soda
He
do?
calls everybody cringe. He calls everyone cringe.
Oh, I never had a problem with Soda. Soda was really fun to work with.
But it's a good bit.
It was just the randoms that would come in and they didn't. I don't know. And I'm sorry if it doesn't make any sense. It's just that's how I've been feeling for a while.
Okay. Well, yeah. Duly
So I
noted.
apologize.
And let the record show that we're not having this discussion because the lobby is sucked. I think, especially yesterday's lobby and in general lately, the lobby's been good. I just want to make the lobby as good as possible, and I want to get everyone on the same page. That's the whole point of the whole discussion today. All right, thank you, Sora.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
Well, can I chime in after that, actually? Because me being, like, newer to the group, right, and it's like,
Hey. Get back in the line!
I think first and foremost, in Rob's lobby, like first and foremost, you gotta have a thick skin, like really, really thick skin. I came in here and I was like,
I had to have my webcam on for
totally
another minute.
unaware of like who was the veterans who was here for the first like long 2 years. I guess Rob's been doing this, but people who got me into it were people who were mean to me and people who like basically started conflict with me right away. Like Meech, who basically was like the first person to kind of just started paying attention to me in a negative way. And at first I was like, oh my god, he hates me, and he probably still does. But I was able to play off with him with that. I was able to do stuff and interact with him. Same with Murder. She called me like a dumb whore and a dirty slut. And I was like, oh god, like, this sucks. And then we played off each other because of that. Like, we were able to have like a little bit of a discourse and content through that. Another thing I think that really helps new people get into it is giving them tasks, giving them goals, having them something that like you tell them to go do and help you out with. Roach did this with me. You know, he basically brought me on as like an apprentice, and he was like, you know, we're gonna do something, go do this for me, and then come back to me and report back. That's like helpful to kind of build people up and give them a little bit of confidence. And I think the last thing I want to talk about is maybe names. Sometimes, like yesterday, I went up to Gullables, and he was a monster in the swamp, and I was like, "Hi, Gullables." And he's like, who the fuck is that? I'm not Gullables, I'm this monster. And I'm like, oh, I didn't really realize that he was trying to basically just do a different character. I think if someone switches avatars, you kind of just want to play off of like their avatar and who they're trying to be.
Gameplay off is really helpful.
Yeah, just play off of their character and not like their name and who they've been in the past. Like sometimes just go with the flow and start over.
Yeah, I also
See how that
think
goes.
I think it's fine. Like when I did the one off stream day where I went to Meech and I acted like his cousin, everyone came up to me and was like, "Roflgator, what are you doing?" And I'm just like, "Yo, who the fuck is Roflgator? What the fuck you talking about?" And I was just walking around like you could just say that. If you tell someone that once, they won't do it again, you know? Like I told people I was Fernando, and that was fine. Like good old Fernando, dude. But good points, Jades.
I still don't know what you were, how you were related to me at all.
I think I was actually your uncle. I don't know. I was your cousin, your uncle, all of the above. I changed your diapers just 10 years ago.
Oh, husband, your lover.
diapers when he was 13.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Your brother husband.
See, sometimes, sorry to interrupt you, but this is still on the same subject. Sometimes when you make a new character, you might say something that's absolutely retarded, right? And like me, I kept saying, everyone I met, I was saying, oh yeah, I changed his diaper just 10 years ago. I used to change his diapers, which makes no sense because Meech would have been like fucking 13 years old. But because I keep saying it, it's fucking stupid and it adds to your character. Like people are like, yeah, that guy's fucking weird. Like, don't be afraid to be weird with your characters. Like, say things that don't make sense. And who the fuck is this guy? I've never seen this guy.
Who is this one?
Hello, how are you doing, man?
What's up, man?
I'm just chilling right now. I'm listening to this. I'm trying to like pick up the sticks and ladders. You know what I mean?
Okay, dude. Sounds good.
Hey, can I just say one thing?
Get in line.
Get in line.
Okay.
Get in line, bastard.
All right, go ahead, Gullables. I like that guy.
Hey guys, I'm Gullables.
David Pastor, a.k.a. Gully, a.k.a. La Serpiente, a.k.a. Pajero, a.k.a.
Shouts out.
Can you
Oklahoma English?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes.
Can you show me out really quick?
Jade's. Hey, shout out to Crop, dude! Hey, shout out to Shrimp underscore! Hey, shout out to Vor! Hey, shout out to Johnny La! Hey, shout out to Murder Crumpet! Shout out to Sorry! Hey, shout out to Peter! Hey, shout out to Wooks! Hey, shout out to the Big Meats! Hey, shout out to Red's Dead! Hey, anyway, so Jade's kind of
you didn't shout me out.
Kind of brought it up, but yeah. So Jade's kind of brought up the fact that people don't turn off nameplates. So, yeah, turn off your fucking nameplates. I hate it.
You're not my mom. I'll keep them on.
Hey,
That was one of Rob's first rules. I read on the map thing, it had a set of rules that were like nameplates off. First rule.
True. Makes it better.
Like, all the like.
It does.
It really does. It really does.
I'm just really
That interaction with you and me would never have happened if I had nameplates off. The fucking shimmy, you pretending to be shimmy,
it's
and
the
that
shimmy
was
thing,
that was
exactly.
hilarious.
And you freaked out, and I was really happy you did.
Go ahead.
I love you, Vor.
Go ahead.
Basically.
What? Is that Chuck? Did you hear Chuck?
Yeah, Chuck's up there.
It's all in the back over there.
I'm getting distracted. Basically, the people that I want to tell these to, they're not here.
Why
'cause
has
they're
there been
all
no
mute.
Lola Bunny
But
avatar?
if we want to like if I serve you a ball, you know, like in tennis, like hit that shit back. Don't just just let it go. Just. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense at all?
Yeah.
Or like,
hit it back or run away from the ball.
Yeah, like, come on.
Yeah. Don't just stare at the ball. Please.
Sometimes I shoot the ball. Sometimes I shoot right at them, you know, and they just.
Sometimes balls just hit you in the face.
Sometimes
yeah,
I
they
shoot
do.
balls.
Maybe people like balls in their face.
What if you are the ball?
A bunch of balls in your face.
That's it.
God, I love
Squish his balls.
Explain, Rob.
Everyone's always hitting me back and forth.
Okay. Ooh, that is some lag right there.
I know, right? What the fuck?
Fuck.
That lagging was the worst timing because it made an awkward silence after what I said.
I know.
Go ahead.
Did you say anything?
That doesn't matter.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Let's see, what else?
Here's where Gully hogs up
don't-
as much camera time as he can. Go ahead, Gully.
Didn't mean to give you away, baby.
You just call him
Yeah,
Gully?
so.
Gully.
So, yeah, basically, shout out to Shimmy, shout out to Landbeer, hey, shout out to motherfucking Oathmeal, hey, shout out to Too Spooky, hey, shout out to Link Easy, shout out to Sci-Fry, shout out to Peppy Mint. Hey, shout out to Chips RG, Stealth RG. Hey, shout out to Dango Siete. Shout out to
Get off the stage.
Shout out to Moonrunner. Hey, shout out to Eagles Dot. Hey, wait, shout out to Uzu. Hey, shout out to Zager, best mute. Hey, shout out to Red's Dead. Hey, shout out to motherfucking Sustarini. Shout out to that new guy.
I got reds. You got
Shout out to Roflgator.
Okay, great. Now get off the stage. All right.
The only person he shouted out twice was Dredge, so now we know who's favorite.
All right, Meech, come on down.
Big Meech, celebrity Big Meech, celebrity Big Meech.
That's Russell's friend.
That's me.
All right.
I think
Coke can. I want this Coke can.
It's in Sci-Fi's pants.
I didn't say it gave me a
Did to me.
I think the biggest thing that was a problem with the old lobby, why RP died, was everybody got too comfortable. So you have to understand that I get that you're
Serious
friends
RP
in
is
real
boring,
life,
too.
and you guys talk in Discord and play Minecraft together, but like you're in the character when you're in the lobby. So like don't. We get like you're
sorry,
friends
guys,
in real
that
life.
was
We
loud.
get it, but like you have to go along with stuff.
Yo, Soda's friend.
Just
what's
because
good?
they're your friend doesn't mean you can't have like an arc where you're against them or do fucked up things to them. Because I feel like that's what would happen in the old lobby. Is to be like, oh damn, that's my friend. I'm not gonna start shit with him, even though it's RP, because that's my friend. And that can't happen.
I agree.
Yeah.
The people I'm the closest with in the lobby are the ones that I have the most conflict with. And it feels good. It's fun.
It feels good.
But I shit on my friends all the time.
If you can't shit on your friends, then who can you shit on?
Your wife.
That's
You
right.
can sit on Flynn, he eats shit.
That's
Don't
true.
shit on any wives.
Also, I have one more thing.
Go ahead.
Is when people bring in new characters, like I cannot do accents for shit. I can't change my voice very much. You just gotta go along with it and pretend I'm a different person, okay? Because I can't change it. I'm not like it might be a different person, but I can't help it because I can't change my voice.
Magic missile.
Oh my god.
But even Johnny, but even Johnny, like I get that Johnny can't change his voice at all, but like you still gotta go with it because, like I don't know, I can't do it, and I especially can't change my voice for fucking 4 hours a night if I'm in a brand new character. I cannot do that. It will not happen. So you just gotta go along with it, and that's that. Also, I love you.
Love you too.
Thank you, Mitch.
Don't hang out with us anymore. You're fake.
What's he looking at?
Mitch,
Kinda
looking at me.
Alright, come on down, Olivia.
He's on the ground. This is my chance.
So, being new in the lobby and all, I didn't know, I didn't know any of you. I'm not gonna lie, I was fresh with everyone. And I didn't know what RP was either. So I came in completely not knowing what was bits and what wasn't. So I struggled and with that struggle, I mean always being genuine and just trying to be nice to people. I didn't realize there was bits and whatnot, but there was conflict that started coming up that was serious dislike towards me, and I just all because I was ignorant about the fact that I didn't know. I quite literally started playing VRChat 2.5 months ago. So I had to have I had to have someone explain what RP was to me, and it kind of goes with I was ignorant, so it probably was sometimes I didn't reciprocate that. But I feel the new people in the group sometimes get sent to be an outcast a bit more, due to people not liking them off of what they were at the beginning, you know? Because I sit here and there's people I cannot see in the lobby because they have blocked me.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Here.
I'm.
Here is
talk in the lobby.
Here is
because,
my thing.
I can go with bits, you know.
Here is my 100% honest, my position of this, right? Because I know you've messaged me and you've said there's a lot of people in the lobby that don't like you and all this stuff. And my question is, if you're in an atmosphere where people don't like you, why do you want to be in that atmosphere? Why do you surround yourself with the people that don't like you?
Because the majority are people that I liked being around. The few bad eggs are not going to ruin me interacting with the people I like. Because there's only a handful of people, but everyone else here, everyone that's sitting in front of me here, is someone I would like to consider a good friend.
So you do have,
or
so you're
even closer friends.
So what you're saying is you have
I'm
good
just saying-
friends in this lobby that make you want to stay in this lobby, but the bad guys are the ones that make you sad.
Well, it's just I don't want to I'm scared to initiate conversation with people. Because I don't know if they're already having a conversation with someone else. You understand? There's a slight disconnect. I want to go in and have a bit and whatnot. And I've been working on characters outside, It's just I don't know.
You don't know if your RP will be messing with other people's RP. and
Exactly.
So you don't want to
Like,
interact with that.
there's people like that I don't know that are like consistently like talking in this lobby, and I just like don't want to have a disconnect between people. So I usually just like sit off in the corner and like just like buzz off because I don't know if I'm gonna fuck with someone else's bait, you know?
Here,
like I'm just here to have a good time.
Here's the conflict, right? Here's the big conflict in my perspective, is like, if I was in a lobby where a majority of people like just completely hated me, there's one of two reasons. Either number one, I'm looking for content, and I just want them to hate me, or number two, I mean, I shouldn't be in that lobby. Like, I really, like from my perspective, I feel like I should be moving on, and I don't know. I guess what you have to decide is like you have to either try to fix things with the people that dislike you, which I don't know who dislikes you. I don't know much about you in general, so it's really tough from my perspective to tell you. But you either have to fix things with the people in the lobby that don't like you, and maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know why they dislike you. I don't know all the scenarios. Or you have to like really consider yourself, like, you know, maybe I could actually be happier in a different lobby. And I know that sounds like tough love or whatever, but like that's just me being as honest as I can. Like I don't know much about you personally, so it's hard for me to say from my perspective. But like if I was in a lobby and 90% or whatever amount of people like, you know, weren't too cool with me, I would talk to my friends in that lobby and just be like, you know, maybe we should hang out in a different lobby, and if they don't want to, I would consider like how close I really am with those people, you know? I don't know if that sounds like insensitive, but I think that's just what I honestly think about it.
No,
is that it's like you can't also like unforce people to like, you know, unblock you if they have a problem with you. He doesn't know who has a problem.
I mean,
with
it's
you and
sad,
who
but it's
doesn't. And he can't really like force
someone's got to be honest, right? We can't just like shelter people.
You know, because if it
yeah.
depends on like all your conflict, like with them, you probably have to go message them outside of it.
See, here's the thing. I've tried
but,
on multiple
but if half the lobby has her
Inside.
blocked, she can't
Yeah, what's up,
RP.
Andre?
That's just how it works.
Olivia, did it have to do with a lot of what I was talking about, where it's the whole confidence thing of you don't know whether or not.
How can you RP with a lobby where half of the people
their RP at all? Like if
don't like you, and the ones
I don't
that
know how to try quite work
and the other
this.
half have you blocked?
Are you just like afraid from the start to actually like interact with anyone? Do you feel like people are being hostile to you, like when it comes to?
Oh, there's definitely hostile.
Is there anyone in the lobby that could give more feedback on this scenario? Someone who's interacted with Olivia.
Okay, let me say something.
Go ahead,
When
John.
I first ever saw you in the lobby, all you were doing was talking about your stream. That's all I heard. And then you came
Yeah,
up to
and
interact
that was a
with me,
mistake.
and you wanted me to sing for you. And I felt like you're like, hey, monkey, dance. That's literally my first interaction with you. And so since then, I'm not here enough to want to get to know you, to see how you change. I'm here a couple nights a week. So your avatar's not showing for me. We're not friends. I don't see myself putting in the time to get to know you, be it based on that initial interaction with you.
See,
that's
Yeah,
just my
and
perspective.
Go ahead.
the one thing,
I'll let
okay,
her
so the one
respond.
thing, I was very ignorant. Like, I had 10 hours clocked on this game. I struggle with social interactions IRL, so like, this was just me pushing myself out there. I didn't know that was a taboo topic. I was just excited that something changed in my life, that like I finally got like a new PC and stuff, and I could finally work up to like doing that again. And
But I think this is a
I do
scenario
feel
where-
bad, because I know that's probably why people.
But this is a lobby.
Don't like me.
This
I
is
know
a
that's why
lobby
you don't like
conversation.
me.
This is actually
and that's why
important.
I like the other people who I've interacted with have also said the same thing. I purposely do not do that in the lobby anymore. I don't even touch VRChat anymore whenever I'm streaming. Because I don't want to ruin that. I don't want to ruin like the vibe that's in here anymore. Like, I knew what mistake I made, and I wanted to change for the better so I could get to know more people in here.
Here is what I think happened. I think you joined the lobby, and you came in, and you gave a really bad impression. The people in this lobby are very good at figuring out who's here to genuinely interact with the lobby and who's here for their stream, you know? And if people in here get the interpretation that you're just in here to, like, grow your stream very quickly, they're gonna very, very fast, like, kind of set you off to the side. And that's exactly the interpretation that people must have gotten based off what I've heard. And I haven't had too many interactions with you myself. I think, personally, I'm too ADD to sit there and listen for too long. But I will tell you this, like if a lot of people are blocking you and a lot of people are having that interpretation of you, I don't know how good of a job you're gonna do, like, convincing them otherwise, because it seems to me like a lot of people have already made their mind up about you. And I don't know, like, if from my honest 100% perspective, if a lot of people are in the lobby are unhappy about you, I don't know that you're gonna just overnight earn everyone's respect. So you have two options. You can either do the slow grind to try to, like, earn everyone's respect and prove people that you're here for them, or number two, I mean, honestly, the other solution is, like, find a different group of friends that treat you the way that you want to be treated. That's it. I don't think there's anything else. There's no other solution. That's life.
What Rob's trying to say is that, like, you can't help, like, if they really just don't like you, like, and they literally have that bad impression of you, and they're not willing to fix that, he can't help you any further. You need to be able to, like, message them and be like, hey,
I'm not gonna force people to be her
I
friend.
didn't mean it like that. You kind of need to figure out if that is the case. And if people are not going to do that, he's basically saying that it's gonna be a lot harder for you to.
Are we friends, Rob? Feels bad, man.
Because then if everybody
maybe
has
she could
blocked,
change.
then,
Feels
you
bad,
know,
man.
You're not gonna, like you were saying, you're not gonna be able to. But he cannot force a person to unblock them or unblock you. It's their personal opinion of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, obviously I know that. I can't say I haven't tried to write things with the people that I know.
I
have
just
issues with
think-
me and whatnot. It's just they. Thanks, Golly.
Okay,
But like,
I'm gonna talk over her to
it's-
you guys
it's just, like,
specifically because this is
it's
taking
rough
too long.
because they have a very
Here's
set
my
mindset
honest
already
take,
of, like,
Chad.
those few couple interactions, which of course
If
I'm
this
not
girl
gonna give
wasn't
up.
here just to build her
I
stream,
love being
and
here. I love the
90% of
people
the
that I
lobby
met,
hates
and I
her,
think everyone
then
here is-
why would she still want to be here?
Ones that don't
I'd like
like
to
me
add-
back. It's just the person I am.
I'd like to add something else. All of that aside, I know, hopefully not too many people. I'm sure there's people that don't like me either. There's a lot of people that don't know that I'm very loud.
Fuck you, Max.
I'm a very loud character, and I'm sure that annoys some
Because
people.
we're fun? Half the lobby
and
has her
two
blog.
things. One,
What fun could she be having? She literally stands on stage with
one,
Vincent.
it's never going to be perfect. There's always going to be people that don't get along with you and don't like you, and that's just the way it is.
Well,
And if you
90%
can
of the
move
lobby, I
on
would
with
say,
that and just
doesn't
focus on
like
the
her,
people
based
that
off
want
DMs
to,
that I've
then
gotten.
you should do that.
And half of the lobby has her
And,
blocked.
But all of that aside, if you feel like you're concerned about entering an RP scenario because you don't want to mess with someone's bit, there's nothing wrong with making that attempt as long as you're not talking over someone constantly. Like, it's okay to try and insert yourself into a situation a little bit, and if you get the sense that it's a little intrusive, you can back off, or I'm sure they will make it aware to you. They'll try to
liked
make you
Jeff.
aware that it's a little
Jeff
you're
was
interrupting
fun.
something, but you shouldn't let it stop you from trying. That's all I'm trying to say, because otherwise
Okay.
you're never
This is
gonna,
taking
you're
too
never
long. I'm gonna
put
move on
yourself
to the
out
main
there and you'll never get
conversation.
involved in anything.
Yeah, I understand. I think I've overstayed my welcome. I'm just gonna get off the stage. Thank you all for the advice.
Yeah, baby.
All right, moving on. Swifty, come on down.
Yeah, man.
Blocking players has failed RP. If someone's coming up, I agree. This probably should have been settled with Murder Crumpet removing them when they were advertising their stream. That's probably how it should have been fixed.
But it's just something I've seen more of. I think like a lot of like the competition stuff, like the lobby host is like kind of like more like of like kind of more of an advantage to full body. I'm not saying like, hey, hey, fuck full body. I'm getting it too, so fuck. But like for like the desktop, and like for the desktop people and stuff like that, I feel like they don't really have a chance to win competitions and shit like that. And,
Yeah,
like,
babe.
Game shows or something like that would be fun.
I love you. Good night. Mwah.
I agree.
What did Swift say? What did Swift say? Swift, I'm gonna be honest with you. Stephanie was yelling something across the house, and I missed the last part of what you said.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I like Stephanie Solid.
Yeah, she was going to sleep. She wanted to say good night to me. What were you saying, Swift?
Good night, Stephanie.
Swift says good night, babe. Okay, go ahead. Swift says good night.
So.
Give Swift what? You want me to kiss Swift?
Yes!
Yay! Kiss
Alright.
back to Stephanie. Yay, Kumi.
I'll kiss her
so I'll say,
later.
like-
I don't want to run downstairs.
Like. More like. Basically, more like game shows and stuff like that, maybe, where it doesn't kind of have an advantage. Like, hey, like kind of like the beach competition we did. Like, I was. Like, hey, walk down the aisle and strike a pose. Like, shit, I can do that. But I'm getting like some more game shows and stuff like that too. And
Yeah, and not every competition's gonna be for everyone, right? But there are like ones where you can shine. Like, we do all sorts of different competitions. Like you could look at the mute one where all you had to do was guess. There's something where you can participate without having to have arms, but
Or the date night where Swift and Psychology won because they were the cutest couple.
Exactly.
Or, like personality-driven stuff is where desktop can shine, but for dancing, full body's gonna win every time.
I also have something to add to that.
okay. But moral of that story is not every competition is for every single person. Like, obviously, desktop users aren't gonna win competitions where you have to do poses and stuff, you know. But go ahead, Meech.
I think that if whenever you do competitions like that, this might be rough. Actually, it probably won't be rough because Murder Crumpet actually likes going into Publix and could actually do this without a problem. I think you should get people to judge any competition that we have that are not people that come to the lobby regularly. Because there's always going to be a bias no matter what. No matter what you think, even if you tell yourself you're not going to be biased as a judge, there's always going to be bias there.
I can try.
And then I also feel.
I think another part is we shouldn't just the competitions probably one shouldn't be for money and two it's just for fun. It doesn't matter at the end.
I have brought this up before, but I don't want that because then all of a sudden I think eventually number one, people are going to start thinking that the competitions are for money, and if I do a competition that's not for money, people are gonna not try as hard. But the only reason I did competitions for money is because a random person would donate and say, give this to the winner, and then it would go out of hand. What you guys have to understand is, you aren't the ones that 1 year from now have to file their taxes and look through and fucking one by one look for this shit and explain to the IRS why I'm giving people in VRChat money to do this stuff, alright? So I'm the one that's going to probably get audited next year because I'm getting thousands of dollars to give to other people, and then afterwards I have to like go through a calculator, calculate exactly how much money to give everyone. In fact, that surfboard guy, I don't even have him on Discord. I never even gave him the money for the thing. So that guy never got paid because I don't even know his Discord.
That guy probably didn't even know why he was in a competition for.
I mean, it's not scammed. I just literally don't know him.
I mean, it's all for fun.
Yeah, it's okay. That's what's alright.
All right. Moving on. Oh, come on down. Let's give it up for Catherine.
I've been up for like 2 days straight. I fell asleep. I forgot what I was gonna say. Don't mind me.
Catherine! Hell yeah, Catherine. Isn't she great? Can I just say I love Gap's little tiara? or crown or whatever. It's so nice. You look like royalty, Gap Gap. You are royalty.
Okay, Coomer, back on topic.
Yeah, but compared to Rob's head, that thing is tiny.
All right, come on down, Nuffle.
I said.
Hello guys, how are you doing? Hey, most of you guys don't know me. My name is Sulindar Sulgalara Janal Kumar Akbar Khan, but you can call me Nuffle. Yeah. You guys are all like saying like there is too much a problem, but I think that you guys can deal with it, you know? Life is like a cucumber. One day it's in your hand, the next day it's in your buttocks. You just got to take it out.
That's pretty true. Yes, pretty true.
I believe that you guys will deal with this. You just got to love each other, okay? And please, don't do bad things, because then it will not be good, you know? People will just be mad. You don't have to be mad.
That's pretty true. I don't agree with it.
Yeah. And also, my friend, his name Java, he told me that there is one guy with wings that will help me find some e-thoughts, and so I'm looking for the guy with the wings.
No. He's talking about... I know what he's talking about. Hold on.
Yeah.
I know what he's talking about. Time for me to spread him. Time for me to spread him. I'm here.
Oh, that's you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, my friend.
Invite Lanfear, murder.
You can help me.
I can help you, dude.
PIMP.
I can help you, dude.
Yeah.
Come back tomorrow. I'll help you.
I can help you.
I'll teach you to spread your own wings.
Yeah, you already know it, man.
I can help you, man.
And I will make them all. I will become the PIMP. Oh my goodness.
All right, Meech. We will take him under our wings.
Yeah.
Look at the tail.
You already know it, man.
God, you look so hot.
Yeah, you too, dude. Looking good. Whew. If there weren't all these people... Okay.
Hey, I thought you guys were cousins. What the hell?
Yeah, we are.
No, that was Fernando. And we are.
Okay, man. Well, yeah,
all right, guys.
That's all I have to say. You guys seem cool.
What's your name,
Thank you. My name is Nuffle. But you want the real name or this name?
The name you gave me earlier?
Yeah, Sulindar Sulgalara Janal Kumar Akbar Khan.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
All right. God damn it. All right, come on down again, gullibles.
Hey guys, it's me again. Hey, shout out to Gullibles. Hey guys, my name is Gullibles, aka Gully, aka Jerry Pasture, aka Faku, aka El Pajero, aka La Serpiente, aka Toad,
Are we done with the RP topic?
So, no, I'm not done yet. Hold on.
Okay.
So, basically, it really shouldn't be said, but it's really fucking annoying. Like when people bring IRL into RP. I'm not sure if people have been. Have people already said this already tonight? I wasn't really paying attention, if I'm being honest with you. I was playing TFT ranked.
Specify rank. Did you win? Fucking win.
I actually won twice today, dude. I'm silver 1 in TFT. I have 62
I hate when people bring real life into RP discussion, and I can't stand it.
I hate real life.
Mitch, you're literally who I'm talking about, Mitch. You always bring IRL into RP, Mitch. All right, always. Dude, you just can't. You just can't help yourself, dude. I don't know why.
Oh, guys, Bob has a dump truck ass. Oh, guys.
That's not
That sounds like the big Mitch. Alright.
That's not RP, that's just facts. She just has a dump truck ass, so I don't know what the fuck you're bitching about.
Oh my god.
Don't bring IRL into RP, thanks. Thank you for coming on TikTok.
TikTok?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, let's give it up. All right, come on down, Icy.
Okay.
Just one more question. I'm sorry too. It's for
Hey, shy by the way. Shy by the way. Shy by the way.
No, I'm not really shy. Very, yeah, so wholesome.
I don't know who
behind
she
the
is.
scenes. No. Oh, it's okay. No one does. Yeah, I'm so new. So for how would we know if it's we're in roleplay? Are we always gonna be in this? Is always a roleplay? Like in this map, we're always in roleplay.
Okay, that's actually a good question.
I think what she's trying
I
to
think-
say is good to know for roleplay.
I think I actually what we've done for a while has been just like it's like partial RP, okay? If you're if people are trying to why is there someone named Jimmy Sanchez fan following me? Anyway, moving on.
He's Jimmy Sanchez fan too, though.
Okay. Anyway, if you see some of your friends and you want to come up to them and talk about your real life, like that's fine. I mean, even technically, like from an RP perspective, you could go up to someone and be like, "Hey, I got an Xbox today," and it could be RP. Maybe I got an Xbox and RP, right? But if like if Gullibles comes up to you with a character and he's trying to fucking talk to you, don't go up to Gullibles and be like, "Oh, hey, by the way, Gully, I saw your Twitter today. That was a funny thing," while he's trying to, like, RP, because that just ruins everything.
Yo, shout out Gullibles Twitter.
Yeah, no.
Shout out to Gullibles.
Twitter and Gullibles.
And also the switching, like let's say like you want to go to a different group, like let's say you're role playing at one group and then you want to go to like a different one. Like, is there like how do we can like stop it?
You guys should all interact with each other regularly. Get to know people. If you see George sitting around, you know, don't be afraid to say hi. And you guys, no, you have to have an open mind too. All right, everyone has to have an open mind. It's one thing if if it's your character to be a dickhead, then it's okay.
Everybody.
If it's your,
is.
but
I come in with the mindset that George doesn't like people.
But if you're a nice guy in general, you can't just because you don't know someone, you can't be like, oh, you know, fuck this person. I just want to interact with my friends. Give people the benefit of the doubt. And also, this goes out to all of you. If your name isn't Sorry, Murder Crumpet, or Dottie, or Akumi, don't ever follow me around. I don't want you to follow me around, alright?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop and want to follow you. What's so special about you?
Well, lately there have been times where I notice that every time I turn my back, there's someone there. And I hate it. It makes me feel like I'm being followed.
I wonder why. They're getting ready to stab you in the back.
We talked about this. This is exactly what we talked about.
Like a bunch of weeping angels.
What do we talk about?
Nothing happens when they're not with you, so people want to follow you.
Right.
Well, that's gonna change, dude. Alright? We're implementing the Tattletale system, dude. Just DM me if people are being lame. The Tattletale system is in.
Night invisible, Rob. Just go invisible for an hour.
Alright, I will. I'm gonna randomly go invisible, dude, when you guys least expect it. Alright? I'm gonna content hunt while invisible.
Roflgator 2 account.
Yeah. Alright, let's give it up for Red's Dead. Come on down. The little red shit.
Original.
Top graduate from Knuckles University.
I think in order to enhance the EP, the RP, the ERP, if you want, we should get everyone a gun.
Alright, get off the stage. On a serious note, gun RP is the worst thing in the world. If I get shot, am I supposed to just delete my character and never come back to the lobby? Like, what the fuck do you do? Actual gun RP is trash.
Look,
Look, not even
Look, look.
I'm looking.
Look, use the
Look,
stun.
look. Listen.
Talk!
If you're, oh my god, every time. Look, so if your character gets attacked or hurt or something, the amount that you get hurt is up to you. Acting like you didn't get hurt at all, kinda an asshole move. But you don't have to fucking die. Even if you get shot in the head. People have been shot in the head before and they don't fucking die.
Yeah, but you're in the hospital, fucking brain dead.
That's so true.
Here's why I don't like it, Shrimp. Let's say that you make a funny character, and someone comes up and pulls out a bazooka and just shoots you.
Then you can do counter RP too. You can act like, oh, that is a funny toy bazooka or fucking.
But you understand why that's
that is
retarded, right?
Silly putty bazooka.
You understand why that's retarded.
Those are forced RP to get shot by a bazooka.
Do you?
You're dead now.
Shrimp. Shrimp. At that point, you're like two little kids playing with invisible guns. That hurt you. You should be dead. No, that gun did 0 damage. That's not even a real gun. No, this is a real bazooka. I did damage to you. Do you understand that perspective?
It's action and reaction.
I deflected it.
Reaction. My action can't control your reaction.
My Flintstones gummies. That doesn't do shit to me.
We should be legally.
Is it funny, chat? I don't know if that's funny, chat. I think that's the bad kind of cringe, not the good kind of cringe.
I powered my cooldown. That did no damage.
But that's because I
Who's next, Kiana or Dottie? Kiana's just in the corner. Kiana, come on down.
Scratch me.
First of all, Kiana,
what's the question?
I'm upset at you.
Kiana, I miss you so much.
What?
You were my funniest girl of the lobby 2017, 2018, and 2019. And you abandoned us.
I'm here! What do you mean? That's not the word abandon.
She's here now. That's all that matters.
It was a vacation.
Go ahead, Kiana.
What's the fucking question? I was showed up, man. There was a lineup and I lined up.
Yeah, you have to. Alright, give us some feedback.
On what?
Just fucking talk.
Someone else.
Hey, Rob, I'm calling you out, you motherfucker. Right now, you're not respecting my boundaries when I ask you politely. You piece of shit. I be loyal to you for almost 4 years, and this is what you do to me. I ask you a question and you no answer me.
What are you in here? Is this your hair? What is this red stuff? Oh, that's the
party hat fuzz.
Clancy's birthday surprise party hat.
Oh, I remember my point now. Hey, don't sleep on snipers. I was a sniper, okay? Don't sleep on them. Hey, snipers, rise up! Hey!
I know you.
Snipers, rise up!
Kiana, you want to know a secret? I knew you were a sniper because I saw you in the lobbies 3 days in a row before you even said anything to me. And they were completely different pubs.
No. Hey, you fucked up. That was the first time I logged in VRChat and I sniped
No, there's no
immediately.
way. I saw you before that. I saw you before that.
No, that was the first time, bitch.
Are you
I was
telling
like,
me?
oh, he's in that lobby
Are you telling me
number?
there was
I
a
go in.
different girl using the fucking avatar with the fucking thing?
Yes.
Shut up. No one else uses that avatar.
That was the first time I sniped you and I was nervous and I was shaking, man.
And you ate ass
Yes.
for $50.
Hey, snipe and eat ass! Snipe and eat ass!
Kiana and me got married and she ate my ass in front of Stephanie. True story. No, that was on the 3rd day.
Oh my god.
Alright.
And she was never seen again.
Alright. Alright, Dottie, come on down. I'm not really sure how you're gonna tell us an issue. Okay. You messaged? Oh. Okay. More catch. Oh. Don't you even fucking worry about it. I could literally play catch. Hold on a second.
It's fetch.
No, it's catch.
Oh my god.
Oh. This is a good girl. He's a good girl.
Tell me everything.
That is a person. Imagine.
It makes me so happy.
Standing in their room.
It makes me so happy. Don't take that away from me.
I do the same thing.
So good.
There he is.
Okay. Real dogs are lame.
Yeah, real dogs suck.
You have a real dog.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. It melts my heart. All right. Go ahead, Reddit famous guy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well I was gonna mention one of those things, but I just want to say I don't come on here too often. I only know like a fourth of you people here. But sorry for oh my god.
I met you yesterday, Big Sci-Fi.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry for everybody. You sound just like him. I like the renovations you've done to this map. I actually like the graphics look very good. But they've taken like a toll on my GPU, and I can't even tell like at this point.
This is the shittier version of the map. These are only baked lights.
How does this take a toll on GPU?
This is literally made easy.
This is actually all CPU.
I have a 980.
Alright, Peter.
His mom unplugged the internet.
Wait, can someone donate $10 to kick Ritual? He's in the bar. Someone kick Ritual. He's in the bar. Someone kick him. Someone kick him.
$10 to kick Ritual.
Kick him.
Oh, where'd it go?
Death. Fuck that cunt.
Kick him.
You have to pay money to kick him. You can't do it for free. Pay Rob money if you want him to.
Okay, let the record show. Let the record show for all of those who feel bad for Ritual Cub. Let the record show that Ritual Cub was supposed to be removed from the lobby, but we made a deal that he can only stick around so that chat can pay me money to kick him. That is the deal. Alright. Crumpet, you have my permission. I just got dropped a $10.
Actually, literally kick him.
Oh yeah, he gets kicked. He failed his RP tryout.
Literally with my no, can I kick him?
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. There was people screaming. Sorry. All right, come on down. Don't mind me.
He pisses me off sometimes.
Oh,
maybe next time.
Nope. Come onto the stage.
Get up there, man. Get up there.
All right, go ahead, dude.
We need more drink variety.
Yeah. No. Because.
We only have 2 drinks now.
Okay. Do you understand that items are literally crashing maps? Sometimes I grab the basketball outside and it just crashes my computer. A lot of maps are destroying, are removing items completely from their maps because there's so many issues in the new patch. Fuck, I didn't say it behind
Yeah,
his
actually,
story.
I understand that. I've seen that happen. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind then.
Items are currently actually fucked, and they cause issues. Oh, okay. I noticed that Bob is raising her hand instead of using the method of communication we've used up to this point.
Thanks, Bo.
Of course, it's
Good job.
Fuck you.
For finding my dad and completing her first case in the lobby.
Catherine.
Can we give it up for Catherine?
Chatty Cathy, she's just killing it.
Coach.
Wait, what?
Catherine.
Coach is your dad? Hey, don't look back. It's you.
What?
Moon, you know it's you.
Moonrunner?
Yeah.
Are you saying that Moonrunner's your dad?
Moon's been my dad since I came into the lobby.
I had to get his permission to marry her, and he wouldn't let me.
Right, the resemblance is uncanny.
I know.
I know, right?
It's unsomething.
You have the same hair.
Oh, good question.
Thank you.
We should start talking about
And the same award-winning smile.
Yeah, guys, I think you guys have same nose.
Okay.
You have the same voice.
He
Perfect.
taught me how to be a champion.
Thus, that ends the RP discussion. And what we have gathered from that is pretty self-explanatory stuff. obviously we want to continue having fun. Try to implement new people into it and make them fit in. If people are absolutely impossible to work with, message me and I'll deal with them myself. Alright. Does anyone want to bring up any discussions not relevant for? I will make people fear me.
Kind of like me, baby.
I have a question about the map.
Okay. Hopefully you don't spoil the thing that I said I muted. But
No.
okay, go ahead.
It's not that. It's not. So, since this is in Bricktown still, there should be like a continuity between this part of Bricktown and the original Bricktown map to at least show that we're still in Bricktown.
We're one street
If
over.
you want that suggestion.
My question is why?
Because continuity sometimes matters.
When?
Since continuity was invented.
Yesterday.
Sometimes.
When was continuity invented?
I was
Okay.
never even there for Booktown.
I would disagree with that.
Well, let the record show that I kept the same style of buildings from the old map to lag. Okay, I kept the same style of city. That was actually me doing that. That wasn't a bug. But I try to keep the same exact style of buildings from the old map to this one, with that in mind, so that you have the impression that you're in the same town.
Yeah, but it just.
I kept the same damn sewer.
It doesn't look like there's a. Yeah, but it doesn't look like there's a place to like get out of this part of the town. You know what I mean? There's no like way.
Because if there was, then where would it lead? To a big. I mean, you know what I mean?
I don't know, like maybe a passageway or like a gate or something.
All right, if you want me to put up.
Space, Johnny.
Yeah, listen, dude. I want to tell you something. When it comes to that kind of stuff, I want you to look at any Overwatch map and actually look at them the way you look at this map. They are so unrealistic. There are some parts where there's a window on one side, and you look at the other side, and it's just a flat wall. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. The whole point is that you're just supposed to be immersed, that you're, like, in an area. Not true? Name one? Okay, Yob, how much would you like to bet? I am willing to bet you, I could literally find one on every single map, I guarantee you. I have actually gone through and found it myself. I will bet you that I could find 20 of them. I'll bet you $1,000. I will give you $1,000 if I can't find 20 things that are unrealistic. Because I have found probably 40 or 50 of them myself. Yeah, King's Row alone has 10.
I've been playing Overwatch.
Numbani has a building with a second floor with no stairs or anything that leads up to it. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like that building with the in Numbani with the health pack, it shows you the whole bottom floor, but there's a second floor with absolutely no way to get up there. Like there's a million situations like that. Anyway.
Same thing with Hanamura.
Yeah. Every single map has it.
We are in a different language. I don't understand. I'm not a gamer.
Alright. That being said, you guys have freedom to bring up anything you want. You could bring up anything, especially if it's a discussion that would be very useful. You could line up here. I encourage you bringing up some discussions to talk about. It's always nice to have something to talk about, especially if it's VRChat related. After we get everyone's opinions on everything, we'll get some chat conversations. And can I just say, welcome to Landfear, the Queen, who's been showing up more often. I am honored by your presence. All right, Meech, go right ahead.
Watered down drink, low poly too.
See you guys.
Good night, Jay. I have a request personally for you, personally.
Okay, go ahead.
Could you add Shungite to the world?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Shungite important enough of a meme that I should... You guys actually want me to add a mining system to the map?
Well, I want Shungai here because I'm scared of all the 5G. And I know that they're adding a cell tower to
That's true.
Bricktown, so.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll add some shungite in the next patch.
Can we get some calcium?
Thank you.
Calcium?
Also, I'm gonna go make dinner. I'll see you all later. I love you. Goodbye.
You guys should just add shungite to your avatars. Okay, go ahead.
That's the Jimmy Sanchez fan account, I'm pretty sure. That was me.
What is the Shum guy, first of all?
Exactly.
Okay, I can explain to you guys, okay? This is very important that you guys pay attention, okay? 5G is coming, and the 5G radio signals are going through our bodies, corrupting them, slowly decomposing them into nothingness. The only thing that could filter out these harmful waves, this beautiful metal called shungite. It's been around for millions of years, and now it's a rose. You can purchase shungite on Amazon. You can purchase shungite anywhere. Shungite rocks, shungite crystals, whatever you want to call it.
Shungite sounding device?
Make sure.
Didn't Shungite kill Goose?
I can make you gay because I'm all for that.
That was Suge Knight.
No, shungite.
He makes you straight. I'm sorry, honey.
To protect from the 5G waves that are going to.
So I want you guys. So before 5G comes and destroys our bodies, purchase some shungite. Wear shungite necklace.
God damn it, Rob! I told you not to mention Shungai again.
Hey, what if I... Will that not work?
Okay, sorry, go ahead. Does that answer your question about shungite?
Yeah, okay, but I want to talk about is why we don't have talent show.
Because everyone has the same talent. They either sing or they dance.
Wake the fuck up.
Yeah, but you know, I can do too much things. You know, I can teach people how to pick up women.
But you just asked me for help picking up women today.
Hey, but you're going to help me, and then I will help them. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's like that butterfly effect, you know?
No, yeah. You're right. That's not how the butterfly effect works at all. But, yeah.